Alright, so today we are unlocking the best card in the game, Ascender's Bane, hopefully, on at least the Silent. We can remove a card, paying 100 gold, or take 8 damage from max HP, or boss swap. I mean, 100 gold lets me go here into, oh, I don't like red. Here into this double elite. Potentially get a third. Seems good enough to me. Let's go. So we're taking damage. I did math wrong. I could have not taken that damage point there. Oops. I thought I was weakened when I started that. Poisoned Stab is the only attack card here. We are facing Hexaghost. Poison is also good on Hexaghost, as is Piercing Wail. But I think it's... I also don't hate the leg sweep. I think it's generally important to get some early damage though, so we're gonna go for that. It's just dead. Cunning Potion is amazing. Like dash, 10 block and 10 damage. Iron Wave Wishes. Have a good stream. Thanks, Caitlin. I have been informed. I have been pronouncing your name wrong all this time. It's Caitlin, not Caitlin. Caitlin just redeemed first. First person on the stream. Alright, I'll take a Blade Dance here also. Still wanting to get some more damage. Let's see what this shop has for us. It's not a bad shop. There's a lot of options here. I've taken nothing that synergizes. Accuracy's okay. I would like another shift card probably before I were to take it. Dagger Throw Sneaky Strike looks kind of good. The Sneaky Strike's on sale. Then we could remove a regular strike. I think I'm gonna go with that. None of the relics looked all that interesting, but that's okay. Alright. This is not a fun fight. Not at all. Gotta make sure we deal enough damage to this gremlin wizard. Am I allowed to kill? I think I'm allowed to kill this fat gremlin. I do need to get... really need to avoid taking that big hit. Yeah. So I have left. Poison Stab will be enough to finish him. So I can block here. This is always a scary fight to have this early, but seems like we're doing okay. This does 9. And here we go. Did not take too much damage, that's always good. Calculated Gamble seems... We did add a lot of stuff to her, a lot of attack to our death. So I don't think we need the glass knife. Calculated Gamble is going to go well with our Sneaky Strike. I also like Concentrate, but I'll take the Gamble. It's generally a good card. Alright, I do have this Cunning Potion that I may want to use. Cunning Potion does 18 damage effectively. I could use that along with the Neutralize to kill this guy. But I could also just... Let's do that. Maybe I want to save those for a scarier fight, like Nob or Lagavulin. Let's give him the poison. Or let's see. Yeah, 2 shivs will kill him, and then we target the middle one. It's always such a difficult choice which one of these two you're supposed to target. I will... Guess I've got the extra energy, I'll use it. I'll see if I can use it. Throwing Sneaky Strike's a little bit sad there, but... We're gonna draw Blade Dance. 2 shivs will kill him, so we'll strike over there. Sweet. Took barely any damage so far. I might take some here. Nope. Barely any damage that fight, and I held on to Cunning Potion. Got a Poison Potion as well. What about Concentrate now? Still don't have a lot of draw, and I think it'll be a dead card. Taking it here. Maybe I need the Deadly Poison to scale against Hexaghost. I don't think I have anything worth bottling here. Bottled Gamble's alright for a bad opener. Sure. And we upgrade Gamble? Maybe Blade Dance. I like the Gamble upgrade a lot. Poison Run? Nah, I mean, I have 2 poison cards. So there is poison in the run, yes. Kinda wanna gamble to look for that poison actually. Yeah, beautiful. Trying to neutralize is a little bit sad, but that's okay. Or Shiv. The Shivs we picked up for extra damage. I imagine we're dealing more damage with Sneaky Strike discard things than we are with Shivs. We're not necessarily going for a build. You don't really want to like force like, oh, this is a poison run. And like sometimes it just happens, and sometimes you have Shivs. Sometimes you do end up finding 2 Blade Dances early, which is a fine pick, and then you're like, oh, now I found this accuracy. And that, you know, sometimes that happens. Other times, you get stuff that is going all over the place. I really like this Reflex here. It's looking more like a discard build if we want to call it anything at this point. We'll take a chest. Blood Vial does not heal enough that we like it. We'll rest since we've got this elite coming up. No gamble here. Sneaky strike. But no discard. Tragic. Take 4. LOL, the one I didn't say. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Silent has some of the more noticeable like archetypes between like poison, discard, and chivalry, if you will. But it doesn't mean you necessarily want to force any of those. Although it did just give me a reflex and a tactician, and I'm not gonna say no to a reflex and a tactician. You know? And give me a remove or some money, or stab me, whatever. I've been stabbed. Still taking the elite. I might use the Shiv potion here. This seems like a good gamble. Gives me an energy, and I don't have much going on here. We get the pen-nibbed sneaky strike for some big damage. And we're going to dagger throw, discard the reflex, see what else we can get. I guess I want to make this middle guy weaken because I can. Yeah, that's a great first turn with Silent. Dash is so good in this fight. Love it. Dash is another decent pen nib target. Guess we pen nib the strike. It's fine. I would rather weaken him to get more block than actually do the poison, so we use the poison to strip the artifact. If I paid attention to my deck, I could have gambled, maybe killed him then, but that's fine. Vajra, 1 strength each combat. It's fantastic. A second sneaky strike is also pretty good. What have we got here? The on sale backflip looks pretty nice. I also like Lantern a lot, especially on Silent, where we get the extra draw on turn 1. I think I am going to pick up the Lantern. Can't afford a card remove after that. Might as well snag the backflip. We're at a good HP here because we are at 33, and if we had 3 more HP, then he would do, the Hexaghost would do extra damage to us on turn 2. So we are going to upgrade something. All hail Lantern. Yeah, Lantern is, for a common relic, sometimes feels very strong. I like the reflex. I like the tactician upgrade. Maybe just sneaky strike for damage. Let's dagger throws upgrade 3. I think we'll go reflex. Get a draw 3. Yeah, I haven't used any potions, so we can definitely use some here. Get the pen-nibbed sneaky strike. Get another sneaky strike in. That's a solid turn 1. Three by 6, and we got the neutralize for this turn, so we are taking 2 damage only. Pen nib is ready. Guess we'll pen nib the dagger throw. Draw sneaky strike is solid. We'll get some block and see what we draw. I think deadly poison is gonna do more this fight. It's pretty close. I don't know if there's gonna be 3 more turns. Survivor blocks that. This is not the order we would like to draw our cards, but it's the order we're given, so... I don't need the extra tactician energy, so we discard the burn. And nib the strike, I suppose. Eat some damage, but that's fine. Our potions wouldn't help with that damage. Another draw. We're definitely looking for like one more discard, something like an acrobatics would be amazing here. To make this deck a lot more solid. Alright, we almost did not find enough damage. Thought I was gonna have to use the potion, but we did not. Saving that is good. Burst. I don't have much to burst here. Corpse explosion. I don't have any AoE, so I am going to take that corpse explosion. These are not the most exciting relics. I do want energy with this deck. Maybe we're taking a cursed key. We already have the blue key, so we miss out on 2 relics here. I think that's okay. Let's get the energy. That was pretty close for the decision with the bird cage to remove. We've got some got the double fire here with the elite, and then we could take the burning if we're feeling good, or a shop. Then we got another fire up there. That seems fine. I don't love this Act 2, but it's certainly not the worst I've seen. Alright, we will weaken him, then gamble, I think. Start popping that plated armor. Oops, I didn't pay attention to pen nib. I mean, that's a great turn 1 regardless. Although if I did pay attention to that pen nib, I wouldn't have to take 1 damage here. And I do have to take 1 damage here. Misplay. -1 HP. Well, we'll see how many attacks we can play. Looks like only 2 to add to our pen nib. But that's fine. Another sneaky strike. I don't think this deck wants a 3rd sneaky strike. I think it needs some more discard before that happens. Crippling Cloud is not bad for the weaken to all enemies. I'll take that, especially now that I have the key for the extra energy. I can handle the red mask gang. A reasonable fee of all your gold. So we've got Corpse Explosion, Blade Dance, Gamble. We'll go for Pointy. I guess Romeo kills Pointy if we get there. Plonk, plonk, plonk. Gamble. Get the sneaky strike. And we get the pen nib. So yeah. Alright, good fight. I'll take a free red mask. I don't need a weaken potion. Footwork. Footwork is not bad. Helps us block for more. We'll take it. Dagger throw for our sneaky strike. I'm gonna gamble one card to see if I can block. Hey, let's go. Good backflip, but I'm not gonna find any discard for the sneaky strike anyway, so we'll just bonk him a couple times. And we want to play as many. We want to play 3 attacks, which we can with the shivs here. And then our pen nibs on 9. So our first attack will be double damage. Acrobatics is exactly what we said we were looking for. We'll take that. I like these potions, I think, more than colorless. Do we want a ritual dagger? Murder, murder, murder. Caw, caw, caw. I think we'd rather have money. 99 gold sounds pretty nice. So we can start off with the pen-nibbed dash. Then we'll just give them some poison. That was an okay gamble because it hit both of the things that want to be discarded, but I didn't want to draw into things that that I wanted to play and wouldn't quite have enough energy for. Particularly like this sneaky strike would have been in there. Wow. This has been a very kind confusion so far. We'll see if it keeps being kind. Not as kind, but still nothing to be mad about. Money, money, money. What is that emote? Dino dance. Poison stab kills? Yes. And Nimb on 8 is pretty good. Allows us to dagger throw. Is that what? Yeah, dagger throw, then sneaky strike. Do we want a second footwork? Make all of our defense block for 9. We'll take a second footwork. We're going to take a campfire and probably upgrade one of those footworks. Maybe the acrobatics upgrade's pretty good. Actually, yeah, let's do the acrobatics. Right now we're still in the point where we're trying to do damage fast, generally. This is probably the one combat where the footwork upgrade we would have liked more, but we still have both footworks on turn 1. We can full block and deadly poison. Nothing to complain about. Let's Survivor, see what we draw here. I can nib the dash for some damage. There we go. Acrobatics. I have 2 sneaky strikes in this pile. I'm absolutely gonna acrobatics. Found one of them. I think I'll also backflip and dagger throw because I know what I'm drawing. Because this dagger throw is essentially free since it can just discard that tactician. Do I need to get the extra damage in from this crippling cloud? Shinning Stars just subscribed with Prime. Well, thank you, Shinning Stars, for the 2-month subscription. You're awesome, man. 1 month streak. How you doing? Oh, with the hits us with the sub-exclusive Sock Monster emote. Let's go. I think I'm gonna... Maybe I'll energy potion here to get the week off. It's not an awful energy potion. Also lets me play the Blade Dance. Gets me a lot closer to the pen nib, just because this fight can scale out of hand. Acrobatics. Find anything. Let's draw some more and then gamble. We're looking for our sneaky strikes, which are all on the bottom of the deck. That's alright. I'm actually going to play the strike rather than blade. No, that's fine. I'll just play Blade Dance. I do get the Shiv 10 nib, but it's not worth it. Bro, I always get cooked by Snail. You call him the Book of Stabbing the Snail when you play Silent Blade Dance? Yeah, if you're just playing Blade Dance, like just playing Shivs, you can sometimes this is a difficult fight. Was not in this case. What if we had a third Footworks though? How many Footworks is too many Footworks? No. Oh, the Time Snail guy, Time Eater. Yes, Time Eater is not fun at all for for decks with a lot of shivs, because like Blade Dance alone is a third of the trigger for the reset, and it gives him strength. I think we're gonna upgrade the Footwork. We're just gonna have 12 trillion dexterity, and no one's going to... Alright, with Cursed, with Blue Candle, it's potentially more okay to open chests, but I think I want to take this Burning Elite. Do I want to take this Burning Elite? I think I do, and I don't want a Curse in my deck for that. I might die here. This is perhaps the best we could ask for. All my homies hate the snail. I've never heard the Time Eater called the snail, but I kinda love it. Alright. Got rid of the scary wizard guy. And then Corpse Explosion's not bad. He's gonna summon more minions, so we'll leave this guy alive, but put him Corpse Explosion range, so he dies next turn. 15 to all the minions. Yeah, that's very solid. So we're dealing 15 to all of them, so if we Shiv there and Shiv there, we'll do the big sneaky strike damage here. Shiv there, that should kill all the minions. Bonk. We have snail, mushroom rats, and avocados. Yes, these are the official names of those enemies. I guess I'll just draw these. This is a slow fight right now. 11 damage? Okay, good enough. I do have 8 dexterity though, so I can kind of let it be a slow fight. I do eventually need to start like killing the boss, but like wizard's scary, man. I don't want to pen nib a neutralize. If I find the Corpse Explosion again, that's 25 damage to all. I can guarantee to find Corpse Explosion if I gamble 5 cards. So let's get some poison on this guy and make sure we get it. right there. Pen nibbed sneaky strike. There we go. Oh yeah, that's fine. We'll just whack him. Alright, kill all of the minions. We're getting there. We're getting there. And let's stack up this poison. This was a little scary going into a Burning Elite, but he's had some pretty friendly RNG, and we are not going to complain about that. I want to get this pen nib on 9. Sweet. Bag of Prep is awesome. Blur is also awesome. Rip Marcy-Poo? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. We are going to blur with triple footworks. Absolutely. Let's just set up all of our footworks. That's fine. That's a very strong turn 1. But that's not as strong of a turn 2. I guess it is what it is. Big 10. I think it just took more damage to Snake Plant than I did against Burning Gremlin Leader. That's a little bit embarrassing. But it's fine. Dead. Strength Potion is pretty good. Backflip Plus, also pretty good. Sure. Get in here. We do have the Avocado Rat fight. Not a fun fight. I'll backflip before I gamble here. All of that, and I did not find either Sneaky Strike. Guess we can footwork and blur for next turn. That's fine. And there's our Sneaky Strikes when we've discarded nothing. I mean, we can just set up Corpse Explosion on the rat. We're gonna be vulnerable from the rat dying. Puts us at, this is an 18 damage attack, so we just make sure that we block for 18, and then we whack. Avocado and mushroom rats, yes. Best fight. Yeah, we'll discard reflex, get some draw. We'll find something to kill him somewhere in this deck. I'm sure of it. Well laid plans. That might be what this deck is missing. On a bad turn, we want to make sure we have some discard. Let's take a well laid plans. Probably upgrade it immediately to hold 2 cards in hand. And we go next. We're gonna need to make sure we find our Corpse Explosions somewhere in this fight. Get the well-laid plans going. Get the footwork. Maybe I just gamble this, because I have Tactician Reflex. Yeah, there's the Corpse Explosion, so we'll get that on the highest HP, so that's the only guy we need to focus. And we'll pen nib our Sneaky Strike. Crippling Cloud. Alright, yeah. The fight is already over. Let's play some attacks to get this pen nib on a better number though. As many attacks as we can. Good enough. Alright. Dodge and roll with this much dexterity is alright. Not as good as blur, for sure. Dagger throws, one more way to discard. So I would really like something like an acrobatics, or even prepared to discard. I'd like that a little more. I'll take the dodge and roll. I don't get to use that card very much. I think we apply a decent amount of weak. Fire potion feels better for now. I don't think we need a rest here either. Let's gain one more dexterity. And we can get 9 dexterity in one fight. I guess we'll make sure this guy's weakened. We gamble, get another footwork down. We have the dagger throw, and we can Pednibus sneaky strike. Let's draw first. Oh, we can't Pednibus sneaky strike when we draw first. Oops. Maybe we just get a bunch of block up. I don't want to draw here in case it's the well-laid plans. So that's fine. We take what, 1 here? Yeah. 13 block next turn. Sounds like a sweet deal. And then poison the main guy. There's the well-laid plans. And we've got a blur to store some of that. Holding on to gamble's always nice. There's the corpse explosion. Well, corpse explosion just to, oh, I guess I needed to sneaky strike first, huh? We'll hold on to Gamble's sneaky strike, even though it's not at all a synergy, because... Ouch. Did I take damage there? Didn't think I would've. Alright, yeah, we'll sneaky strike. Let's start getting... He's gonna summon another minion here, so we're not gonna kill this guy, because if we kill him, then he summons 2. I don't really care what I draw. I guess I could dodge and roll for next turn. I'll be fine. I'll just hold the gamble, dodge, and roll. Now he only summons the 1 minion. Makes it a lot easier to do some shenanigans. Did not find something to discard. I think I'm going to gamble here, see if I can find my corpse explosion. Beautiful. Let's sneaky strike first. Alright, yeah, this deck is very slow right now. I mean, we've got blur, so it's like kind of fine. I think I would need another blur to be happy about this deck being this slow. I guess we're killing this guy with poison. I guess that's what's happening. Slowly but surely. We have so much dexterity though, it's amazing. Yeah. That should be the end of this fight. We'll play some attacks to get the pen nib a little bit higher. There we go. Now we need to make sure we recall in the next stack. That's all we're missing. Tools of this trade makes our sneaky strikes always free, and sometimes does reflex tactician things. I think that's good enough for our tools of the trade. Snecko-eye. Are we Snecko-eyeing? Two extra draw every turn is kind of huge. Although this deck is pretty consistent once it gets its engine going. Is this a Snecko-eye or a Bing Bong? Not the eye. Alright, we'll Bing Bong then. I'll trust. We do have the blue candle for it. Orichalcum, Gremlin Horn, and Mango. I'm very happy with those. I don't know that I'm using the Orichalcum much, but I'm very happy with Gremlin Horn and Mango. It's the snail! Alright, we are fighting the snail here. You have pretty low cost. Yeah, but the point, I mean, I have low cost, but I also have like sneaky strikes. They both cost 2, and so sometimes they cost 0 from the eye, and then they gain energy. And Corpse Explosion and Crippling Cloud. This is a pretty solid Snecko. The Bottled Gamble feels a little bad with it. It's not at all a bad Snecko, but I trust. I trust the Bing Bong. I have money, and all the shops are on the right. But I can only ever get 1 elite if I go right. I don't think I like that. I could take a lot of question marks and hope one's a shop. Oh, I guess I could take this path and make it up to that shop. That sounds good. Alright, we'll get the tools of the trade down for sure. Dagger throw so we can sneaky strike. And let's look for something better than that. Footwork, well-laid plans, defend, sounds good. Hold the back click. Discard the burn. Oh yeah, this blur can do a lot here. Take the extra energy with the tactician. This becomes a draw 2, does not reshuffle, that's good. Notably, I can remove the bell from, I can exhaust the bell from a combat for the cost of 1 life, if I would like. I don't think this is a combat that I need to do that. Maybe I should have kept a block card. Perhaps. Perhaps I should have. Gain 19 block, deal 22 damage. It's a beefy dash. Sweet. Ooh, a second blur or a prepared? I think a second blur is very good with this deck. Another calculated gamble would be very nice. I'm not at a shop for a while. I'm going to skip this because of the cursed key. Even though I can play it, I still have to draw it once, which is, you know, a seeable downside, a noticeable downside. I did find the Corpse Explosion, so I think I'll plant just to make sure I can get some block. I could Corpse Explosion. Yeah, let's just Corpse Explosion and Fire Potion. Good enough. See if I find an attack. I do. Add 1 to Pendant. I'll take another Acrobatics to cycle through this deck faster to try to get this Blurricade going. Glowing Tesseract, give me 3 colorless cards. Dark Shackles, Bandage Up, and Madness are all good. Thinking Ahead is okay. I don't want it because of Time Eater and Beat of Death. I don't want any of those. And Purity. Exhaust 3 cards from my hand. I could see that being useful. I'll take the Purity, and I could also have seen the Finesse being pretty useful. I'll take the Dark Shackles. Play very defensively this run. Get the Tools of the Trade, get them weakened, and then see what we get. Footwork. On a full block, I guess, yeah, I'll just full block. Not gonna change his intent there. Choose a card. Yeah. We do need to make sure we find another attack to change it so we don't get a curse. We found one. The strike, that's enough. I want to get the well-laid plans down. Can I Dark Shackles here? Is that too greedy? I think that's too greedy. I think I need to hold Dark Shackles. So we can multi-attack. We'll take 4. Reason Stab. Alright, let's start blurring. Suppose that's a full block. And then I'll exhaust a regular to bend, I guess. Keep backflip Dark Shackles. Oh, this is another fight that this deck is taking very slowly. Alright, let's do some damage to him. Pen Nib. We'll Pen Nib the dash. Weaken him without changing the intent. And yeah. I guess that's all we're doing. Slowly but surely damaging this writhing mass. This is certainly one of the most annoying fights in the game. Okay, that's fine. Some more poison on this guy, so we're doing something. We drew the blur, so we have a ton of block for next turn. Gonna hold on to this gamble. If I just gain 1,000,000 block, I think that's the plan. Deadly poison. If you're taking a long time to play cards, how is that going to work against the Time Eater? Because we're not actually playing a lot of cards in one turn. We're just not dealing a lot of damage in one turn. And with the blurs that we have in the deck, we're going to be able to stall enough. I hope. I guess we'll see. We'll see once we get there. It's gonna be a while if we have to fight this writhing mass again. Sure. We'll draw some cards. I'll draw some more cards. Get some more poison on him. I don't get the blur here. Let's add some more poison. Sure. Yeah, this deck is not very talented at dealing damage. We would probably take a catalyst for this deck, just for the heart fight. I think I could pretty happily take a catalyst. But we get there. Let's play 2 attacks for Thendib. Alright. We made it through, took like only 4 damage that fight. Another acrobatics I'll take. Get the tools out. We are pen-nibbed up, so want to make enough room for the acrobatics. Guess we'll gamble here. I'm not finding the things I'm looking for. This could be a bad fight. Let's footwork. Backflip. And I'm probably gonna want to gain strength this fight. Yeah, this is not good, letting both daggers live with this much health. So, what are we doing here? I mean, that works. We can corpse explosion that dagger and then kill them all. Gives us 3 gremlin horde procs. It's fantastic. Let's blur it up. There we go. That's a lot better. This fight definitely can go poorly with a bad draw order and and bad Repto RNG. Keep 2 acrobatics. Yeah, you may be right that this deck is gonna be a little bit scared of the Time Eater. But we do have a lot of block with this blur. Take the corpse explosion so we can deal with some blades again. Oh right, it's only 1 blade at Ascension 9. I'll still take it for that. And yeah, that's fine. We're going to lose our blur here. That's fine, I think. What deals more damage? The sneaky strike deals more, so we pen-dib that one. And draw, see what damage we have somewhere. There's some damage, and the fight is now over.
Gary_Carroll just followed.
Gary Carroll, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna play some attacks here just to a nib. There we go. Paper Crane is amazing, because this deck loves blocking. I think we're gonna take this Eviscerate, because we're kind of struggling for damage. And that's 30 damage for free a lot. Yeah. Oh, what are we doing with this deck, man? Struggling. I'm gonna upgrade the Deadly Poison. So I have scaling? No, I'll upgrade the Blur, because that's the defense card that we know we're playing basically whenever we get it. Got the head. Let's tools. And purity. It's fine. Alright. Head is another fight that can be a little bit spooky. So there's a blur. Gonna make sure we play that. We'll make the head weak. Bullet plans is pretty essential. There's our other blur. I think we need to make sure. Ooh, no, that's fine because we've got our bullet plans. Discourage strike. Did not find the blur. This could be bad. Let's strength up. Cause this might get spooky. Yeah, this is we have both blurs immediately. Alright, that's good. We'll play the dodge and roll also then. And an acrobatics just to dig. We get the weaken, that's pretty nice. Alright, we're doing things. Double the eviscerate. Some more poison on and gamble to try to find these blurs. Actually, I don't know if we need the blur. We might be able to kill. We found a blur if we need it. I think we do need it. Oh wait, I take a damage. Oops. We need a kill here, man. That's a solid hand to get a kill, I think. Beautiful. Okay, Kunai. We can now get even more dexterity. Concentrate can help us go almost infinite against the heart. We are not going to try to go infinite against the Time Eater. Not generally a good strategy. think we're gonna recall here because we might need a rest later. We do get to see the third Act 3 elite. We can blur, I guess, to make room. Alright. This fight may also be a long one. We gotta find block. I guess weak is good. That's not block. I didn't play that there because it's intangible. Dark Shackles. Let's us fully block that, and then we will Corpse Explosion, I suppose. We got an extra dexterity. Oh my god. Orichalcum, was that its first time? That was its first time blocking. Good job, Orichalcum. Block. That's a good amount of block. Get some poison on this man. You got this. Thank you. Yeah. No, I'm not struggling. I just don't have much offense in my deck at the moment. That's fine. Who needs offense? Who needs damage anyway? Okay. I said that, and then I kind of cooked that turn. Kind of went off. Let's gain even more block. Can I stall this with what's Corpse Explosion put him at? 19 and 18 should be lethal. I keep the pen nib on 9. Oh wait, that's not gonna be lethal because of intangible. That's fine. I can do 4 attacks. Yes, I can certainly do 4 attacks with that hand. Sweet. Okay. Anchor. Give us some more block. Take Deadly Poison because we need some scaling for Time Eater. Okay, let's do some setting up. Good enough. This guy has a multi-attack, I think. I'll save the Dark Shackles. Not that it's gonna make any huge difference. Get another Dexterity. Are we taking damage? How dare you? How dare you deal a damage to this deck? Dodge and roll blocking for 14. I have not been hating this dodge and roll. Not at all. It's blur. We've got some poison scaling. It's just a bit slow. Look at that weaken. Holy cow. Paper Crane is pulling its weight for sure. I play cards now. Cards go burn. Go cards. Yay. Dead. Alright. Another fight that takes forever. Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch plus with Paper Crane seems pretty good. This is a fat silent deck at 40 cards. Orange Pellets lets us remove debuffs. And we have enough power, skills, and attacks that I think it's worth it. Even though we don't have a specific debuff we're targeting. We'll also take Mummy Hand because we have enough powers that I think it's worth it. This Finesse blocks for a ton for free. We'll take that as well. We will remove a strike and then see what we can do. Full HP and minus. Let's take this heal so we can upgrade. Doesn't seem bad. The tools upgrade? Maybe it's acrobatics. Or even the deadly poison. I think the deadly poison, because that's kind of our only scaling for this time eater. I mean, other than our block scaling, which is going a little bit crazy. This is... I might Shiv Potion to, yeah, I'm gonna Shiv Potion just to make sure we proc him immediately so we can play more cards next turn. And because we're at 2, it gets us 2 extra dexterity. So that's a solid turn 1. We found some weak. That's good. Let's make him weak. Get some poison on him. And I'll hold that, I think. I don't want to play too many cards. Don't want to proc him too many times. Really gonna focus on the poison. Gain 21 block with dash. We block for so much. Guess I'll play the finesse just so we get to enough. Ooh, what a draw. Acrobatics, Dark Shackles again. So once we get this guy to 240 is when we're really gonna need to pay attention to what's happening. I'll actually draw that so I can exhaust some cards here. We are at 12 decks now. So you're kind of seeing how this deck blocks. I know you were wondering early. It's or how this deck does against the time meter here. And truthfully, it does not do well, but perhaps it's doing enough. Alright, so he's going to... I'm not going to be able to kill here, so... And he's going to reset himself, so I don't want to play any cards. I'll hold the Blur and I guess the Finesse? Maybe the Deadly Poison so I can start damaging him. Let him reset to 240. Remove all his poison. Then let's start adding the poison back on. Basically going to take any chance I have to play poison, I will use. I'm gonna hold that neutralize. Alright. We have both blurs here. Yes, so we're gonna weaken, blur, blur, and then 2 more block cards. That's even better. And then we will hold the poison card and acrobatics. So this is a very slow deck. I am a little bit scared of the hearts still, but we'll see what we can find. We can do some damage. We're doing damage. Yeah. Got one more blur. There we go. Yeah, as much poison as we can, we're gonna put on him. Okay, he's dead for sure next turn, so actually we're gonna play strikes to get Pen Nib where we want it. Alright, good fight. I think we took 1 damage against the time meter. so that's how we're gonna beat the time meter. How are we gonna beat these next 2 fights? I don't know if we are. We'll find out. Not even close. Yeah. This was pretty decisive. Maybe the answer really is just poison scaling. Nah, let's draw as many cards as we can. We want to find these blurs. Don't have much for this shop. I don't really need artifact with our orange pellets. Prepared's all right. I'll take another well-laid plans actually. Alright, we've got... Don't need to worry about how many cards we play in a turn. Corpse Explosion already in hand is amazing. So let's Corpse Explosion the Spear. And then hopefully kill the Spear. Sweet. I can now retain 3 cards in a turn. Alright, let's see what we've got here. We have so much dexterity. There's the triple well-laid plans there. We may have to turn around to block this. I don't know that we actually need to. We may want to. Let's draw, see what we get. Alright. Now this Eviscerate is free. I wonder if we can inhibit this turn? Can. And then let's make sure we'll just turn around to block it. Oops, none. I want to save that weak for the heart. Oh well. I guess playing that blur was better. Why did I think it was double damage from surround? I don't know, I'm going crazy. Find some attacks. There's an attack. There's an attack. And there's 3 more attacks for the Pen Nib. Good fight. We got an Nunchaku to go along with the Pen Nib. Terror! Terror is a good pickup here because they'll last the whole fight, and yeah, it's some amount of scaling. Okay. Let's see what we can do against the heart. I mean, this is a really good hand. We're not going to gamble this away. If we can end up finding the well-laid plans, it would be great. We found one. We'll take it. What are we well-laid? I guess we're holding on to the neutralize, probably. Let's exhaust a strike and a defend. Yeah. Hold on to the neutralize for the big attack, and if it's multi-attack, the neutralize still does enough. Yeah, because of our paper crane, that brings it from 3/15 to 1/15 is amazing. We are again on this plan of play as many poison cards as we can and find our blurs. I like giving him more weak there. I'll play this also. Play this potion. Oh yeah, I only have 1 well-laid plan still. Alright. Here we go, we got our other powers. Did not find our other, oh we did find our other well-laid plans, yeah, but we didn't get a blur, so we lose our block there, but he also loses his steal. I want to make sure we can exhaust these things. Let's get the terror down before he buffs. Good enough. We don't have much block here. Maybe I should have discarded that reflex. That's alright, taking 18 here is fine. We got the Dark Shackles, I don't think we need it. Let's play a blur. Let's get our poison on him. Found another blur. I guess since we have the blur, no, we still don't need a Dark Shackles. We can hold that. We'll Dark Shackles next multi-attack. We can dodge and roll and blur to have a ton of block next turn. And get Corpse Explosion for more poison. Dark Shackles, Acrobatics defend. He's now at 4 strength, which is a little bit spooky, except our Paper Crane Weaken is doing a ton of work. Discard the defend. Finesse. Get even more weaken on him. Get some more dexterity. More weaken. Yeah, and then another strike is good. Poison on him. Alright. I guess we can use it for the next multi-attack. The Dark Shackles. Oh, we nipped there? Okay, we'll see what we draw. Keep the Dark Shackles, Poison, Acrobatics. Get him more poison. And Nibbed Eviscerate, that's nice. Get more dexterity. And then Blur again. Alright. He buffs up to 6, and now he has Painful Stabs, which is the Book of Stabbing effect. Which means now's probably a good time to Dark Shackles him. So he's doing nothing. Corpse Explosion, and let's find some more cards. The slowest heart kill ever. It's certainly happening. Yeah. Yeah, it's plenty of weak. We'll see if I can Pen Nib this Eviscerate. It looks like I'll likely be able to. Yep, I am able to. There we go. Ooh, that was the longest heart fight of all time, but we did it. We got there. Very strong deck with Blur.